Okay, we're in Job chapter 27, and Job's kind of arguing with God here. It's saying I'm full of integrity, and I don't know why these things are happening to me. He's not actually, getting against God. He's just kind of arguing with God, trying to understand why things are going the way they're going. But he says this in verse 8, which I find interesting. For what hope does the godless have from his gain when God takes away his life? I read that and I go, the godless person that we might see he or she around us, they are doing so well. But when they breathe their last breath, they have nothing. They can take nothing with them. For us as believers, all our hope should be in Jesus. All our hope should be in salvation, his salvation that he's given to us. So no matter how much gain we get here on earth, we can't take it with us. And this is the thing. I believe what God is trying to show Job. You were rich, you were wealthy, you had all these things, and now they're gone. Understand, when you breathe your last breath, you will not be able to take these things with you. And the same goes for us. We get caught up in things that really don't matter instead of getting caught up in the things that do matter, and that's Jesus and his kingdom. Here he goes on and says this in verse 11 and 12 of Job 27. I am teaching you how God uses his power, not hiding that the Almighty is doing. Look, you all can see for yourself. So why are you talking such empty nonsense? In other words, what he's saying here is like, we can see the great things God's doing. When the sun comes up, that's amazing how the earth hangs on nothing. We've read this already in other chapters of Job, that the things around us, the way trees grow and have leaves, and then they die, and then they go into dormant, and then they come back to life in the spring. We see God's handiwork all the time. God isn't hiding anything. He's not hiding a thing. Everything is revealed through God. We could see it. Everyone could see the Almighty's creation. Unfortunately, we hear a bunch of useless noise in the world that distracts us from the good things that the Lord is doing. Psalm 96:4 says this, for the Lord is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared more than any other gods. And that's gods with a small g. Here's the last thing I'll leave with you. Do we let the small g, the gods of this world, run our lives, or we let the God, the creator of the universe, control and direct us? And that's the thing. Today, we need to turn off all the useless nonsense. Even sometimes here on Facebook or YouTube or Twitter, we can get so caught up in the nonsense and the uselessness that we forget who God is. I believe we should use social media and we should be on social media, but the real thing we should be doing on social media is sharing the word of God, turning off the bunch of useless noise that's around us. So let's shut off the world and turn on the Lord. Have a blessed day.